The Mummy's Curse has brought all the exhibits to life, and they've crashed the Museum of Unnatural History's annual Masquerade Ball. Can you find out who all the guests are in Night of the Mummy? Thank you for joining me today at Tantrum House Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Night of the Mummy is a 4 to 8 player hidden roles logic deduction game for 4 to 8 players, and it plays in about 15 to 20 minutes. It is actually a standalone expansion to Dracula's Feast New Blood. This is being published by Jellybean Games, and they are bringing it to Kickstarter this March. And we have a prototype copy to look at, so let's get to it. At the beginning of the game, players receive a random hidden roll and yes and no cards. In the main play area, it has matching rolls plus one that is hidden in the middle. This is the mystery guest. Here's a quick overview of Night of the Mummy. You are all guests at a masquerade ball, and you're trying to figure out who everyone is. On your turn, you can either inquire, or you could ask a player to dance with you. Once you think you figure out who everyone is, then you can accuse and hopefully win the game. When you inquire, you ask another player who you think they might be from the choices on the table. They whisper back to you yes or no. They have to tell the truth by handing you the right whisper card. Or you could ask a player for a dance. Then you both show the other player your cards. All other players close their eyes. And once you think you figured out who everyone is, then you can accuse by not only revealing who you are, but by placing those face-up player cards in front of the players who you think they are. Then everyone truthfully turns in a yes or no card. If they're all yes, then you win. But if there's at least one no, then you don't win the game and you keep playing to see who can win. But the fun of this game is the unique roles of the guests. When asked to dance, the mummy doesn't show her card and whispers no to inquiries, but does answer truthfully to accusations. The archaeologist must accept dance requests and can win if accuses the mummy first. The cat burglar can accuse a player after that player hides their face during a dance. The gargoyle hides his face when dancing and even can join dances that he's not a part of. The sarcophagus not only hides its face, but must accept dance requests and whispers yes to all inquiries. The Sasquatch hides, or shows depending on who is asking, and can even look at the mystery guest. The statue of Anubis hides his face and may even be forced to make an accusation. The magic mirror can't request dances, but does force players to show their face. Phantom hides her face and can try and accuse the person who inquired under certain circumstances. The picture of Dorian Gray hides his face and can even switch places with the mystery guest. Now, many of these roles allow for other ways of winning the game instead of just trying to figure out who everyone else, which is pretty cool. And if you've played Dracula's Feast, one of the major differences in the Night of the Mummy game is the dance and the hiding of the face, which is basically not showing who you really are to your dance partner. You can even mix in the original Dracula's Feast cards if you want to have a whole new game. This adds a lot of replayability to the game, and if you have the Cthulhu expansion, that adds even more. These three are the advanced guests, so you might not want to play your first game with them and might make the game go a little bit longer. There's also a player aid card included, which not only helps with what you can do on your turn, but also has the abilities listed out for all the roles, so you don't have to memorize all the different powers, which is super helpful. The art is fun and fits the theme for the game and matches the other games too. And we actually have an extra copy of the original game given to us from Jellybean Games, so we're going to give this copy away in this video. So to enter for a chance to win this game, comment below what your favorite fantasy monster is, and I will randomly pick a winner in a couple weeks. And don't forget to check out the Kickstarter campaign for Night of the Mummy from Jellybean Games on Kickstarter. And as always, we'd love for you to subscribe to our channel and like this video.